Welcome back to the Zen in the Void. You guys already know this is your girl Zen, and you're at Zen in the Void. If you are new, welcome, and if you are returning, you already know what it is and what it will be, y'all. So let's just get into it, y'all, because we're just gonna follow the directions of the girl. Just heard something. Child just heard something. Gonna see how many cards we're gonna pull out. All right, so from you guys' view, it's a 4, but my view is a 6. So let's see. I'm going to roll it again. Yeah, so I'm going to take it as a 4. We're going to get 2 separate messages. We're going to do 6, 4, and then perhaps 2. So let's just get into it because all of those numbers hold different vibrations. So let's just try something new, something fun, get a few different messages out here. This is for the Virgo collective. You could be a Virgo, you could have Virgo placements, you could be cross-watching for Virgo, or you could just really tap in with the Virgo energy. So it's up to you. Thank you guys for subscribing and liking and interacting with the videos and supporting the channel. Thank you for trusting me and being here with me, guys. So let's see what's going on with you guys. Let's go from like 6, 4, 2. Let's go backwards like that. All right, so let's start off with a good 6 cards, y'all. And this is gonna be kind of wide. We're not gonna go that in depth until we get down to 2. So 6 is a vibration of home, family, stuff like that. Okay, let's see what we got. So we have you're lovable, okay? So right off the bat, I feel as though like someone is really just figuring out ways, they're just tapping into love, the love vibrations. What makes them lovable? We have downward spiral, which is pretty interesting. If you are looking at the community tab, I've been posting about, trips to the underworld and, the work that's done in that space for myself. So some of you guys could possibly relate to that. Okay, we have my cards on the table. We have prepare for it and predator. So this is reminding me a lot about what I posted on the community tab and why. So some of you guys, like I said, can relate to that, just kind of feeling as though, okay, I consider the underworld not only like the earth realm in general, because we are rescuing this planet, this realm, and making it more heavenly, more balanced energetically. And so it can be considered like a hellish realm, an underworld. But what I really mean by underworld is spaces within this realm that are lower vibrational. So going into spaces where there is danger, violence, lies, deceit, all kinds of dark, lower kind of things. And Jesus did these things, guys. And anybody who grew up learning stories of the Bible, no matter what religion you specifically were, what denomination, I grew up around Baptists, Black people, people who teach the Bible stories, learn them. So, Jesus did that. He would talk to and commune with prostitutes, liars, cheaters, beggars, all kinds of things. So saying that to say, some of you guys are realizing your light, your power, what makes you lovable, what makes you, I had to turn the lighting up, y'all. So yeah, what makes you lovable, things like that. Your cards on the table when it comes to you, it's just like you've made some sort of decision, final declaration, I'm hearing for some reason, in judgment towards a situation, perhaps dealing with a predator, or some of you guys may have some stuff going on with predator energy. The need to protect yourself when you're in these spaces, doing this shadow work is what I'm really receiving. Some of you guys are doing shadow work, healing parts of yourself that are traumatized, harmed, stuff like that. But you have a big adventure that you're preparing for, so that's pretty exciting. Let's just pull some tarot out to further clarify. Thank you for protecting this act of divination, Holy Spirit. I'm gonna be shuffling kind of lazy today, y'all, because I do have an injury that I'm nursing. All right, so let's go ahead and see, first of all, what's the reason for this downward spiral. I'm getting that a lot of you guys are doing this shadow work, kind of traveling backward, going to darker parts of your psyche. Okay, we got a sideways card falling out. I feel like you guys are attempting to temper out your life experience. I feel like you guys are kind of like revisiting. I had a dream last night. I'll just share this real quick, very lightly though, y'all, because I'm still working on. What do you guys talking about? New month, exactly. Welcome to November. It's November. Happy birthday to any Scorpios out there. Or yeah. So, anyways, I had a dream last night. And if you guys know me or seen any of my past videos about family and trauma and stuff like that, I've mentioned how I've had some pretty traumatic experience with my stepfather and one of his children. There was a lot of essay involved and grooming and all kinds of crazy stuff like that. So I had a dream last night that we were in that home, my childhood home, where we lived with them pretty much the longest, where I had the most memories with these people. My mom was with my stepdad for like over 10, 11 years. So there was a lot that happened within that span of time. But in this space, like I was rebuilding this childhood home and redecorating it. And the energy of the home just felt so like I left it exactly how it was, but I was getting to rebuild it. And my stepdad and his child, who, you know, committed the trauma toward me and, you know, blah, 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 they were there. And they're basically trying to treat me like all like lovingly, like he was acting kind of like a dad. Like it's kind of complicated because I'm not gonna get into it, but it was like this feeling of like my man and my dad, which is disgusted me. So I pretty much got to put out the energy I wanted to. His daughter was acting like a sister and like stuff like that, but there was real screwed up stuff that actually happened in reality. So basically I'm saying like you're going and remembering these memories, but you're like getting to kind of show up yourself as an adult, like as you would have reacted at this time, if that makes sense. So basically, say for instance you were scared and confused and whatever and in shock, but instead you get to return to these memories and stand up for yourself, give them a nasty look, a mean look, tell them to get back, don't talk to you, don't touch you, don't blah blah blah. You get what I'm saying? So you're going in the past to attempt to balance things out. I think that's very, very good work, like as far as just being, you know, on your wizardry shit. Like that's how you go back and transmute for sure. Okay, I feel like this all came to you by surprise, like this opportunity, these feelings, these dreams, these memories. I feel like this stuff popped up in your reality recently, and it could be very surprising to you, but it has like, you know, instead of feeling, yeah, and that's the truth with the Ace of Swords, like it's like instead of it feeling like super, you know, sad and a drag and like all that, instead it feels more like hopeful, like you're able to show up for yourself in ways that other people were not able to show up for you. You know, back then you maybe didn't know a lot about your situation and, you know, what you could have done. You didn't really have options. You were probably younger and more immature, and it's probably, you probably, you know, developed a lot of trauma and stuff from this. So I feel like you guys are just seeing how far you've come, how you've grown. It's a beautiful thing, especially, you know, with this predator here, like it kind of you upgrade your means of protection. Like it's basically saying like that could be the case for some people, and I didn't even know how many people could probably relate to something like that, but that's what's coming up, which is interesting. So anything else that the viewer needs to know, like about this downward spiral, about this descent into their personal underworld? Okay, we have the Star. Like I said, you guys are bringing a lot of healing, a lot of beauty and healing into this space for yourself. I gotta cover her up, I forgot. But yeah, like you guys are bringing a lot of healing into that space for yourself, and it's just a very beautiful thing. Like I love this. Anything else they need to know about the predator? Okay, so we have Knight of Cups. I feel like these people can maybe feel your energy. They like the same way you're thinking about these people in these situations. These people in these situations are thinking about you as well. I feel like these people are seeking forgiveness from you. Their souls, their spirit on a different dimension. Like when you guys are dreaming about people or thinking about them or having any kind of experience like that where it's not exactly physical, it's still happening, but on a different plane of existence. So these people are basically coming to you energetically, seeking, they're literally in the physical probably thinking about you and thinking about these situations at the same time, seeking forgiveness, seeking approval, seeking reconciliation, probably seeking all types of things, but you can address this however you choose to. How is the viewer choosing to protect themselves and show up for themselves? It's said to get the other deck. How's the collective choosing to, oh my gosh. I feel like you guys may have initially had like a really messy, some of you guys may have had like a really explosive kind of emotional reaction. Some of you guys may have been pissed. At the end of the day, I feel like you guys know what's going on. Like some of you guys are just really intuitive, tapped in. This is not going to be for everybody, mind you. But some of you guys are just like really knowing how you want to, you know, just like how you want to move forward from these things. Anything else they need to know about this before we move on to the lighter stuff, okay? So the Hierophant, Ace of Cups. So I feel like this is helped kind of heal a part of you that was probably damaged, betrayed, like stuff like that. And you've realized just how committed you are, like how far you've come. And it really gave you like this sense of like, I don't know, like happiness, healing, gratitude with this Ace of Cups. Just a very sheer like healing energy, and it's so beautiful. I feel like, you know, it's been a road for you. I feel like you've been in different places when it comes to this stuff, but you know, you, it's like I'm just seeing a vision of somebody looking back and seeing how far they've come, and it's just like feeling so lighthearted, grateful, like pounds are coming off of you of like stress and trauma. Okay, so let's move on, y'all. So put all of these away. So when it comes to your cards are on the table, all that kind of energy, right? Like, clear these cards, clear them. Oh. So you're really taking care of yourself. Like you're really giving yourself the love you need. If you guys are in dark night of the soul, kind of like healing some dark ish that's coming up, you guys are right in a great place with that, with the Empress card coming at the bottom of the deck. You're really giving yourself that motherly love, that parental love that you needed then, which is a beautiful thing. Oh my gosh, Virgo or viewer. So your cards are on the table. What is this you're lovable? Let's start there. Like give us some details about these cards up here. Spirit, follow your lead. So I feel like you guys had some sort of responsibility or burden in the past when it comes to something. I literally just heard like carrying it all on my own, kind of feeling like you maybe not have a lot of people in your corner that helps you through your day-to-day struggles, but you're realizing how lovable you are. And maybe in the past where you may have thought that you weren't like worthy of certain things or whatever, like that is completely probably changing for you at this point. You're probably more so feeling like, okay, I'm lovable. It's others that don't deserve me, how much I've healed, how far I've come. Like I literally was telling this to my therapist last week, or no, this last session I had on Friday, but I was telling her like I used to be so sad that I didn't have people closely like in my corner, but nowadays I'm grateful because I realize the rejection is protection. Like truly, like at first I would say it, but now I feel it like deep, like because a lot of people are not healing, a lot of people are not doing that work. So I feel like in the past you were burdened, but now you feel like it's more of a responsibility. Like, okay, I get to love myself, I get to show up for myself. This is beautiful, y'all. I mean, some of you guys are dealing with a lot of anxiety and like mental imprisonment about your relationships, and maybe perhaps how they're developing. But I feel like you guys know the truth or something. Like, I don't know, y'all. Let's get up out of that energy, but let's see what else Spirit has for you for these cards up here. What is this Eight of Swords? I feel like something's trying to project like this Eight of Swords energy on you, like this mental entrapment. What's crazy is this Death card came out. Like I feel like something is holding on to some of you guys. If some of you guys aren't healing from past trauma or just like healing from things in general, I feel as though, I'm trying to see how long we've been on here. Healing for things in general, I feel like there is, instead of your like past like coming through and healing you and pushing you up, some of you guys are feeling a little bit stuck and held back by this stuff, and it's hard for you to grow and transform. But I feel like that's totally like, I feel like that's a projection. I don't think that's your energy at all. Why? Because we got the Nine of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Like you guys are actually really like emotionally secure and aware of yourself. So whatever this Death in reverse energy is and this Eight of Swords kind of energy is, I don't think it's yours. I don't think it's fully yours. Let's see what's going on with this. I feel like some of you guys are aware. Some of you guys are aware, and I'm talking more to you guys for confirmation as well. But, you know, I feel like you guys are aware. Okay, this is an adventure. I knew this day would come kind of energy, right? Like I knew, these are upside down. Yeah, but I knew this energy would come. That kind of thing. Okay, let's put these back. All right, what adventure? Like, okay. What is your lovable for the viewer? Because we need to like make it clear and plain. Okay. So like I said, y'all, it's pretty clear that the more you guys are healing and coming into a clearer understanding of yourself, this Star card has come out twice. I feel like the name of the game for your home, for your relationships, for your inner love and all that, that 6 energy, you're lovable. you realize your value due to how much you have healed. And with this Nine of Wands in reverse and this Five of Swords in reverse, I feel like you guys are kind of done fighting people and fighting stuff that is just not it has no give, is what I'm hearing. You guys are done with that. You guys are healed enough to say, you know what, I know when something is choosing me or when something makes sense for me in my life, and I'm here for that energy for real. Look at this behind that, y'all. The Eight of Swords, Eight of Pentacles. It's like, if y'all gonna overthink about anything, it's gonna be money, it's gonna be your craft, you know. And even then, you're not gonna actually allow yourself to worry. You're just gonna picture yourself where you want to be and then go off on that plan. Like, look at this. Look at this. Like, if I'm happy, I'm good with my team, with my home. If I'm a stress, Eight of Swords, about anything, it'll be that eight energy, my abundance, my what's coming in for me materially. And not even then, I'm not even gonna stress then. I'm gonna use the Seven of Cups energy, use my imagination, picture where I want to be, and then make the plan and then get to it. That's what I'm gonna do. And then I'm gonna persevere with that. Okay? Yeah, and y'all not really trying to, and it's like you're gonna balance that with working on yourself and kind of growing into your craft. And I feel like that's where your focus is more so, because I guess you just gotten over the emotional turmoil. Okay, so your cards are on the table. I feel like that's where you're at with people that you love, or anyone in your life who wants to join your life in any kind of way. Family, friends, lovers, colleagues, co-workers. That's what you're lovable. You're realizing your strength and how you feel about yourself. My cards on the table. Everyone knows where you're at. Okay, I'm focused. I'm building myself. If it's not working, if it doesn't feel good and it's working, I'm not doing it. That's what you're saying. That's what my cards on the table is for you. And then prepare for adventure is the universe responding back to you. Like, okay, let's go for this ride then. Let's go. Oh my God, this is fire. Anything else? These cards are trying to beg to come out. We got the devil. There's this devil kind of card lurking. I feel like some of you guys could be dealing with some codependency addiction or something around like that is like lingering for you. I feel like anytime we're growing, y'all, new levels, new devils, like anytime we go up and we advance, like it's always going to be something tempting you to like go against yourself. And I feel like you guys are too committed to yourselves to do that, but you are very much so aware of the temptation. You guys are so aware of your emotions. You're aware of your betrayals. You know what you've walked away from. You know what you want, lovers, reciprocated energy. You know what the bigger plan is. So it's almost like, you know how I sat on the community tab, like, okay, I'm good in every hood. It's like you can go in the worst hoods, the worst spaces, and you'll still be like, okay, but I know where I'm at though. I know, like I'm safe. I feel safe. I might be in the hood, I might be in the dangerous home, but I feel safe. Let's see what you guys can be expecting in this space. I'm just curious real quick what kind of like oracle we can get for what you guys are experiencing in this space. We weren't supposed to spend this much time on these 6 cards, but like, it's all good. All right, what can the collective expect in this space? So there's definitely someone. All right, so this is going to be complicated. It's probably not going to be for everybody either. So we have no interruptions with this sensual oracle deck. Movie star, which never comes out ever. This is the first time this has ever come out in a read. Okay, period. And we have ET vibes. So I feel like somebody can sense that you know your worth and they see your worth as well. It reminds me of that show, y'all, Good Omens, where there was a demon and an angel who were best friends, and clearly the angel Aziraphale worked for the light and Crowley, the demon, worked for the dark, but they both would kind of break the rules and help each other out for the greater of humanity. And they ended up being the ones who actually saved humanity through working together and loving each other and like caring for each other and each other's plight, right? And they worked together literally. It's a great show, y'all. If anybody needs a show rec, Good Omens is a great show. I've watched it like 2 or 3 times, just showing it to people. But anyway, somebody knows that you know your worth. It's like when you come into that energy, the whole world around you can sense it. They can literally see your eye contact. They can see the way you talk, the way you walk, the way you dress, the way you move. There's a confidence, an unsaid confidence where people know this person is not shit to play with. Like, this person knows themselves, they love themselves, ain't nothing getting in the way. So this is for some people. Only take it as it resonates, y'all. But these people in this underworld kind of space that you're in, you know, making friends and making acquaintances in this underworld, you're very aware of your of your lower nature and your higher nature. People know that when they don't want, they're like, okay, when you're here, viewer, Virgo or viewer, I want your attention only. Like, I only want you to talk to me. I only want you to see me. It's like you're giving them your undivided attention. You're giving this power, this time and this energy to this space or to these individuals, and it's for a reason. It's like you're doing it with intention, okay? No interruptions. It's a reason. It's a reason and a season for you being in this space and interacting with these individuals. Movie stars, like, somebody's going to try to take pictures, take video, memories of them being with you, memories of their connection with you. This is for their healing process, as though they can go off on their own when you leave the underworld, when you go back to where you come from. And they're gonna say, man, I remember being with this ET, with this Virgo or viewer, and they made me feel like this was like this, and it's making them want to spend more time, and it's just exposing them to a different way of living. And that's all we really can do, right? So that's what I'm getting with this. Like, let me see. And we have this robbery card at the top of the deck, and this just makes me feel like these people are going to be tempted to get more out of you than you're willing to give. They're going to be tempted to tempt you. Their job is to tempt you. In that show, literally, please go watch clips from the show. If you don't watch the whole show, just go watch clips from the show, Good Omens. You can find it on YouTube. But you know, it would be this joke, and the angel Aziraphale would be like, you're tempting me, aren't you? And then Crowley would be like, that's what I do. I'm a demon. I'm supposed to tempt you. So it's like iron sharpening iron, you know. The demon is learning how to be more good. The angel is learning how to be a little bit more risk-taking, you know, with a cause, with a purpose, right? It's just learning from two different perspectives, and it's super important for New Earth. Like, I feel like that's an area that people tend to avoid. That is the area that I consider the void space, the negative space. We cannot forget about that space. There's a lot in that space. Okay, so that's what I'm getting. Oh my God, some people can relate to that. So shout out to y'all if y'all can relate to that. Let's get y'all some advice, like, on being in this space and dealing with folks. So we have abundance. A lot of you guys are claiming a lot of abundance doing this work and being in these spaces. Lots of good karma. Wow, what the hell? Y'all see all that? Wow. And it's crazy because I say y'all receiving a lot of abundance. Look, we got heart at the top of the deck. Some of you guys are reclaiming parts of your heart, like the way you get to love people who may not feel love. It makes you feel a certain kind of love. The only time you can control is now. You guys are living in the present, clearing out negativity from your own cachet, from your own lower worlds, right? You get to clear it, you know, and help someone else as well. Like they say, like, when you learn a language, when you learn a skill, you learn better by teaching others. So it's like you guys get to sharpen your sword, sharpen your tools by helping people who could benefit from the help. Okay, revelation happens when you start thinking about what is possible. This is some pretty fire energy. I'm not gonna hold y'all. We got abundance. We saw that. We have nature, okay? So you guys need to heal yourself when you come out of these spaces by spending time in nature. Believe, okay? Believing in opportunity causes them to happen. Believe, okay? Relax. Happy, like, what the hell is so many cards? Happy, journey, focus, action, and choice, okay? So yeah, I'm getting that y'all are just very aware of the actions you're taking, the choices you're making. People may not understand what you're doing and your reasons, but they will see. They will see once you come out on top and you have all these stories. Like, I remember at my mom's funeral, everybody had these stories. My mom, you know, she let me stay with her when I was this age. I was shocked at how many people my mom had helped. That's why helping people has always been so important to me. They would be like, oh, my mom's name was Netta. So they'd be like, Netta, she let me stay with her when I got kicked out from my mom's house. She let me stay with her. And even still, like, my friends, they're like, I remember your mom. She was so sweet. She let me stay there. Da-da-da. Like, everybody has those stories about my mom. And it's like, it's not that you're sacrificing yourself. You're not some, you know, martyr, you know, for others. It's like, this is just something that's important to someone. Just helping others who are on the come up or who are healing type shit. Changing their lives type shit. You know, putting in some work in those spaces and then coming out, cleaning yourself up, going, yeah, okay. I don't know. Those who get it, get it. Let's pull these 4 cards real quick. And we're not going to spend too much time on this at all. We're going to do you guys this weekly on Monday. So look for me on Monday after I do these reads for today. All right, let's see what y'all got going on for this 4 energy, which is stability, saving, protection kind of energy. We kind of already went over it a bit. So let's see what else comes out. Wow, y'all got predator out again, danger out again. Some of you guys are in a lot of danger in these spaces that you're trekking in, whether you know it or not. Some of you guys could be aware of that. Some of you guys could not. So let's see what this about, y'all, because we don't got time for this. Danger, predator, okay? Don't do anything too crazy. This feels like a warning. Meditate. So some of you guys really need to think about what you're doing. Really think about what you're doing before you're doing it. Think about what you're saying before you're saying it. See, me, I don't do too much. I do what makes sense, what comes to me to fix. So for example, that dream that came to me last night, I'm not confronting these entities, these people, these spirits. It came to me to uncover it and work on it, transmute the energy, and I did that. I'm not going out and looking for danger, looking for problems. If anybody's doing that, I don't recommend it. I think that's crazy. So let's see what the danger is for the collective. Let's see what this is. What's the danger? Okay, so King of Wands. Like, some of you guys are dealing with the masculine, or you could be dealing with someone who you just consider a confident, go-getting kind of person. Yeah, some of you guys are putting in effort or giving people some type of seed of offer, and you're juggling it with the need to like protect yourself. So you guys are dealing with people possibly that you can need to also protect yourself from, but there's a danger here. What's the danger though? Like, let's get this other deck because it's telling me. What's the danger? Oh, where are we at? 26, child. It's not gonna be another 40-minute read. Let's see how fast. All right, what's the danger? There's an emotional danger here. There's emotional danger here. There's something going on with the emotional body. Somebody is very, with the Queen of Cups coming out, somebody is very like well versed when it comes to their emotions. Okay, very much so. Somebody's very mature, very balanced, very compassionate, okay? And I feel like that's the danger. Some of you guys' compassion can get you in trouble. If you're not going in these spaces expecting for people to be the snake that they are, you're fuck around and get bit. I'm just saying. Prince of Discs, okay? Some of you guys are like suited and booted, feeling like you're ready for battle, but are you really? You know? The Prince of Pentacles is letting me know that some of you guys are underestimating the danger. You're underestimating the danger. You got to understand what's at stake, y'all. Y'all got to understand that if y'all going to go into the war zone, baby. And it's crazy because in this deck, the Prince of Pentacles is the same as the King. So I feel like even if you guys are like underestimating it, you may like, it's like saved in the nick of time. Like you were this close to getting effed up. You know, so some of you guys are very abundant, prosperous. You guys are secure. I don't think that the spirit is I don't think the Holy Spirit wants you guys to feel like, oh, I'm in danger, da, da, da. I just feel like some of you guys are going in not as prepared as you should be, or underestimating the level of danger. It's like going in on a level 5 thinking you're on a level 3. And it's like, no, baby, this is level 5, okay? Level 5, don't you forget it. Don't be too compassionate where you're going to forget that. Okay, anything else they need to know about the predator? About the predator. They want me to switch decks. Predator. What about this predator? Does the viewer need to know about this predator? Thank you for protecting this reading. They said take that card, child. This person's going to wine and dine. They're going to talk and sip and chill. They're going to be so sweet, so nice, so friendly, okay? They're going to be in their sheep costume. They're going to have their sheep costume on. They have a smile on but this person's really in their head. They're really stuck. They feel like, damn, it's like, you know what I'm getting, y'all? I don't even watch like hood movies like that because I just don't like it. Like that is kind of traumatizing. But in a lot of hood movies, y'all know when they like, or just like drug movies, you know, stuff like that, they're kind of good. I just don't like to indulge in them. But like when they go drop off the pack or whatever, they go set up the thing where they exchange the drugs and the money, blah blah blah. Somebody not knowing, I'm setting them up. I'm not even paying for these drugs. I'm about to kill them, or I'm about to unalive them, sorry YouTube, and This is for adults anyway, y'all, whatever. But it's like they don't plan on paying. They plan on taking it, murking everybody, and then going about their business. Like that's what I'm getting here. Like somebody is planning to just like, if you supposed to come unarmed, they are not unarmed, they are armed. Okay, they're armed, and if they're not armed, they just feel bound. They feel like a deer caught in the headlights. They feel like a target. You know, when people feel like they're under attack, some of them have their claws out ready to attack, because they, you know, they're trying to see things from a different perspective. They're trying to trust you and come through. Like this person just isn't as, it's like you come into somebody's energy and they come with good intentions, but then they kind of get on some BS. Like that's what I'm getting. All right. So I feel like you just have to be present. You have to be meditative, y'all. Y'all have to be like in tune. Okay, y'all have to be aware, you know, with the shits, you know. So anything else they need to know about this? I feel like you don't need to do anything too crazy. I feel like this person might say or do something crazy, but I feel like you don't have to respond in a way that's also crazy. Yeah, for energy, for pentacles, you're protected. You have to know your level of protection when you go in. You have to know that there's a possible a big L, a big betrayal that can come in this interaction, in this thing. Yeah, somebody's gonna have a talk. I just heard somebody's gonna have a talk. People are getting together to have talks. People are reconciling with family members, friends. You know, people have done them dirty, like lovers, coworkers, whatever. Know that there's a possible deception. Don't go in thinking this person means well. They're not gonna hurt me. Be prepared to defend yourself and to express yourself in a very passionate way, but don't do anything too crazy. Spirit's not saying, you know, Spirit's saying ground yourself and be creative with your response. Be positive. Be confident. Okay, be rooted and grounded in your lower chakras. Make sure your lower chakras are definitely balanced out. Okay, literally the high priest is at the bottom of the deck. Spirit's like, use your wisdom, do what you need to do, just in case something pop off, you'll be ready. Y'all basically making a meeting saying we're gonna come unarmed, and everybody's coming armed. Everybody's armed. Okay, so that's what I have for the 4 energy. Let's put that up. Very interesting stuff, y'all. That's pretty interesting. Let's see what they can expect in this 4 energy. Somebody wants to like bring some type of emotion out of you. Somebody wants to bring some type of passion out of you. That's what I'm getting. Somebody wants to have this energy of like, oh, I just want us to hang out and look cute together and be normal together. You know how you try to recommend, like reconcile with old friends, and they're like, I want us to go out like we used to go out and look cute and da 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 da. Like, yeah, they're trying to bring, they're trying to do that with you. Somebody's gonna try to act like they want to take you out and show you off, or just like be around others with you and like show others that you guys are connected. You guys need to seriously ask a lot of questions when it comes to that. Talk about the real red flags that were involved in the past with this kind of energy. Talk about why you want to do that. What's the intention behind that? Don't be afraid to ask questions. Somebody really wants to, and I got that from this card, and I'm generalizing it because it could be lovers or friends or family members with this. Then we have make you scream, and I'm taking it clearly more generalized, less sexual, and saying like somebody really wants to pull passion out of you. Somebody might say something that triggers you on purpose. Say for example, you know, somebody stole your necklace and they like, girl, whatever happened to that necklace? And they know that they stole it. I don't know. I'm just thinking of a random example, but it's like somebody wants to bring passion out of you and trigger you in some type of way. Somebody's going to be tempted to do that. Somebody knows that you are unlike anyone else. Like if it's friends, they know they ain't met no other better friends. If it's partner, a lover, they know they ain't met no other better lovers. If it's you get what I'm saying? Like they know that your energy is unmatched. Okay, I'm a bad boy, bad girl. Somebody just really knows that they have been in their darker energy, their lower self, so they're not gonna try to hide that. They're like, even though I'm coming with this kind of energy, just know I still do bad things. It's reminding me that show, Good Omens. Like, you know, you eating with a devil. You know he's still you know it's still a demon that you drinking and eating with, and it's cool. Just meet in somewhere neutral. Y'all meeting in neutral ground, and just know that you with a snake. It's possible that snake gonna try to bite you. Know that. Okay, any advice for this 4 energy, this protected energy, this rooted, grounded energy? We have listen. You guys need to listen to what's being said to you. Make sure that someone is listening to you. There's all kinds of body language, body clues that can let you know. Eye contact. whether somebody's on their phone or distracting themselves, and it depends. Some people have a short attention span, but if they're like stimming, messing with their hair, messing with their fingers, but they're not doing anything else, most likely they're listening to you if they don't have a good attention span. If they do and they're looking at you when you talk and saying things that let you know that they heard you, you know what I'm saying? Anything else for this 4 energy? Focus. Y'all need to focus when y'all get together with these people. All right? Act like any moment that somebody can pull out something and, you know, I was seeing Men in Black when they had the, you know, like putting somebody under a trance, taking that picture, swiping your memory. Like, just look at these people as possibly doing dirty games. Asking for help is a gift to the giver. So even if you have to ask spirit to like protect you, ask your ancestors to shield you, do that. Pray. Prayer. Okay? All right, let's go down to this 2 energy and we done. I didn't want this to be 40 minutes, but it is. God is funny like that. God said, but we gonna do what we say you gonna do. You wanna help the people, this is how we help it. Child. All right, let's do this 2 energy. I was trying to do something new and different, following their lead that would get y'all a lot more information, a lot more example, a lot more, you know, for the overthinkers, people who are just, you know, needing some support. All right, 2 energy. Let's get it real quick. 2 energy. Child, we got out the country. Some of you guys are also making connections and taking jobs and taking dates out of the country, out of the city. Y'all getting flown out for work, for dates, for gatherings, and you guys are working on your connections, both, you know, work related and non-work related. And some of you guys need to know that, with that in mind. Like, go in not being so trusting, not so off guard, you know? Anything about this out the country energy. Yeah, 7 of Swords. Somebody may be trying to scam somebody. Somebody might be a scammer. Just know if you're working with somebody out of the country or out of your state, like, they could possibly be used to scamming. So, you know, don't be so quick to work with people or like allow them to be your, you know, your coworker on some shit. Like, what? Can we get some, yeah, like we need to elaborate. Yeah, somebody's going to show up and this person could be a mom. They could have children, okay? They could have people they need to look out for, okay? Or they can see that you're this empress with this empress energy and they're like, oh, this person is a nurturer. Some people are looking at you like, oh, this is somebody who likes to give and help people. Some people are just assuming by looking at you that you're an easy target, like scammers, like, you know, it's so funny to me when people come on my page like, oh, the ancestors sent me to you, and if you want to connect with, it's like, baby, I read cards, baby, I don't need your help, thanks. Like, I know I look like, you know, don't go get it twisted, boo. Okay, I'm a shapeshifter. I look real, I look like I won't hurt you, but I will if I need to, or I got some goons that will, okay? So somebody has this long-term plan to maybe finesse you or get something out of you. They feel like you're the emperor. Like, this person may come through, like they care, asking you how you are, asking you about yourself. But this person is a scammer. They are a scammer, okay? Not saying that they gonna scam you. I feel like there's a lesson you may need to learn with this, but not saying that this person is gonna be a part of your life forever. You might just change this person's life. They might meet you and see that you're not playing and learn like, damn, I can't scam like I used to. These people ain't stupid like they used to be. 10 of Swords. Yeah. Somebody is planning on deceiving you, playing you in some type of way. Yeah, somebody don't got what they used to have. Somebody used to have a lot of clientele, people they could take things from. I'm literally hearing credit card scam. You know, I forgot what it's called when you like fake funds for a company and you really taking funds from other people, or you got access to other people's accounts and you taking money from their accounts. Like, I'm getting that somebody has a lot of like scandalous like hustles, and they used to have a lot of hits, but they're not getting no hits. They're trying to get other people who they may feel like know the game, and they're trying to get them to play the game with them. And what does collective think about that? Some of you guys want to do it, some of you guys don't. Yeah, some of you guys need to know. Y'all are dealing with no, don't do it, period. Queen of Swords. Some of you guys got enough wisdom, enough common sense to know that that's not for you. You rather grow your pentacles the old-fashioned way. You're like, I see you doing that over there, baby. We're not doing that over here. I like freedom, bitch. I like freedom, bitch. All right, let's get this bridge card. What's going on with this bridge energy? Because that was it, y'all. If y'all working with somebody, baby, Ask a whole lot of questions, learn your lessons, but don't you take just enough risk to learn your lesson. Don't give these people your money, your contact your personal information, none of that. Okay, think like a criminal. Okay, look at their perspective. If you don't watch hood movies, watch them. I've seen them. Just because I don't watch them a lot, don't mean I ain't seen them, because I have. That's why I don't watch them now, because I fucking was traumatized the first time. But so, one of my favorite movies I watched was this movie called Fresh. And that movie is just a good movie, but it's very traumatizing. You can just see different like angles of like the way people's mind work and why, due to survival. Young people who still have hope in themselves, young people who are messed up in the head, just doing anything. Oh my gosh, y'all. Yeah, this is real life situations. It's not so hypothetical anymore. Some of you guys are gonna just get evidence that somebody is playing people or whatever. You're gonna go, whew, at least I know what that looks like. Ain't gonna happen to me though. What's this bridge energy? What's this bridge energy? And oh yeah, I forgot. The number two, the vibrations of the number two is relationships. So you guys are learning how to make relationships with people and build these bridges and these connections, learning who to do it with and who not to do it with. Yeah, you guys are on the fence about dealing with certain people. People may seem like they got it all figured out. They got money, they secure, they they got a car, they got a nice house, or they, sometimes it's just impressive just to have a car, just to have a house nowadays. So you might think, oh, this person dressed nice, they look nice, they set up, but what do they need to know? Why are they on the Two of Pentacles energy? What do they need to know, Spirit? All right, so you need to know that these people are figuring out how to like maintain what they have. They're probably not, you probably have more than these people. That's the first thing you need to know. You need to know, regardless of what it looked like people got financially, materially, baby, okay, you got more than a lot of people. And they looking at you, they sizing you up. Like, and it's funny because I feel like you might be looking at these people like, oh, romanticizing their life and whatever they seem to share and post or whatever. And you're not even understanding that these people are sizing you up, knowing like, nah, this person's secure. They got what I want. So don't let nobody, let's go further. What's the Seven of Pentacles? What's the Seven of Pentacles? We got the Two of Wands to try to out. You need to keep going on your own path. I wouldn't be so swift to like join anyone else on my path unless you vet them, take the time to see how you guys really align, that you can really trust them. Okay, whatever vetting looks like for you. I like to ask people just like questions about themselves and see how they respond to. If they get defensive, that's kind of a red flag for me. Or if they honest and say, oh, I don't really like talking about that. Just, honesty, body language, stuff like that. Like I said with this Queen of Pentacles, you guys are the prize in these situations. People are looking at you like you are the secure, you are the person. And you got to understand that a lot of time it has nothing to do with materials. That's a part of it. But it's just the way that, Cat Williams said it best. He was just on that Sherry Shepherd show, and I just saw it because I saw it on Instagram, a clip of him. I love Cat Williams, y'all. But Sherry Shepherd was asking Cat Williams, like, why are you so generous? And he was basically saying, because it has nothing to do with me just wanting to be this like great person, this generous person. It's less about that and more about basically universal law. He said, like, I understand that as long as I put out good intentions and I take risk and I invest in others and pour into others and, just give back, just kind of, it's like spiritual currency, basically, is what he was saying. It's just like my well can never run dry because I teach people how to fish. I give people knowledge and I support people. And that's how people are looking at you. You just have to know what's worth investing in and giving your energy to, and your you know what I'm saying? I've met tons of young readers, young baby witches, and young people in general, young entrepreneurs, artists, and they've seen me in this Queen of Pentacles energy, and they wanted to do work with me and come visit me in LA and work and do things alongside me. And there's still people I would still work with, but I know how far I can work with them. Okay, we could do a YouTube video where that would be equally beneficial. This girl once asked me, a girl I used to be super close with, asked me like, we should do this YouTube video where basically I dress you up how I dress and you dress me up how you dress. And that was a great idea. That's something I would have done with her. We didn't do it, sadly, but I had learned at this point with this person through experience, through these underworld experiences that we literally been talking about this whole time, basically trying to introduce her to others and that she basically was kind of on some shicey stuff some of the time. And I'm not judging her or saying she's wrong. It's just that she was doing what I probably would have did at her age. Not shicey. I just mean like dealing with people, like it's just hard to explain in short, y'all. It's just like, just on some, I'm gonna work with whoever, even if they are weird or rude or whatever, or they might not be doing too right by this person. It's just like, you can't expect loyalty all the time from people in survival mode or trying to build, it's that kind of vibe. It's that kind of vibe. Yeah, y'all just need to be in that hangman position, observe and react off of what you observe. My girl, Empress Nikki, Empress on Guard, just sent me a video of this girl talking about that. Like, the difference between choices and decisions. It's like you can make a choice to do something. Oh, I'm gonna make a choice to meet up with so-and-so. Okay, I met them. I noticed that she don't really listen to me when I talk. I noticed that she treats girls who dress like this better than me. I noticed that this person treats people who dress in her aesthetic with respect, and she treats me like I'm a fucking groupie or some shit, even though she came to me on my dick. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's one of those things you have to realize, okay, I chose to interact with this person, but now I get to make the decision how far I want to act with them. If we do this YouTube video together, you got to record me as much as I'm recording you. You got to catch me in a favorable light the way that I'm capturing you. You got to speak well of me that I'm speaking well of you. It's just about working, and balancing out as far as you can work with people. Like, trust people as far as you can throw them. If you can't throw them that far, don't trust them that far. That's literally what I'm getting. So I don't think we need to go any further than that. I feel like everything that was said, that was need to be said. Yeah, there's a real, like, dog eat dog energy here. Like, people ready to bite your damn head off if you let them. If you give them a mile, if you give them an inch and they try to take a mile, these people will do you dirty, flat out. So that's what you need to know. Like, I don't even think there's any, like, what can they expect in this 2 energy? What can they expect in this 2 energy? Damn. My dice fell on the floor and it fell to 1. Oh my God. What can they expect in this 2 energy? So, good luck charm. Oh my God, I'm glad this came out. So, here's the thing, y'all. Everybody might not, relate to this. If you do, shout out to you. But good luck charm. You are a good luck charm, baby. You are. People know that. They can talk to you, treat you however they want, downplay you all they want, but you are the good luck charm. They inviting you because you're bringing energy, you're bringing vibes. I remember I used to help this chick sell her products, and she wasn't even black, but she would always sell in black, like, spaces, which is fine with me, whatever. But she didn't really have a real respect for black people or black women, like, for real, for real. She would use me, but she knew that my energy is what brought people around. You get what I'm saying? Tantra. So I feel like people can feel your energy. They can feel you without talking to you, without touching you. It's like you bring this vortex of magic and amazement. You magnetize miracles and money. Literally comment under this video, say, I magnetize miracles and money. I magnetize miracles and money. I love that alliteration. Not alliteration, y'all. Well, is that alliteration? Child, I'm channeling. But, yeah, alliteration. Tantra, I magnetize miracles and money. They know that. You know your power. I don't even have to tell you guys that. All right, let's get some advice and let's get out of here. So we have reflect. If you take the time to reflect before acting, you can make your choices. Literally can't make this up. And this is stuff that's been coming to me all day. So I know this is the energy that y'all in. Create. Using your talents to create is your gift to others. So it might be hard to work with others and trust other people, but literally you have to practice. If you never practice, you'll never know how. Okay? Your journey is measured through the appreciation of each step. All right? And I wanted to get y'all something out the Threads of Fate, but that's a little much. So let's just get y'all something out of this Affirm Actions deck. All right. So I am a confident and strategic networker who makes the right connections at the right time. Literally can't get no more perfect than that. Never chase someone who does not wish to connect with you. Learn to discern. Maintain your integrity. So, if you give people an option a couple times to work with you or collab with you and they don't respond, baby, just let it go. Just let it go. I say try as many times as you feel necessary. If the time doesn't come, literally exit out. That way, when you make that decision to not go further at all, you won't feel bad. You won't think twice. Oh, what if I tried and you've already done it. You already tried. Okay. And if somebody want to come to you after you done tried, you know how far you want to go with them, if you want to go with them at all. Ask them, why didn't you work with me at this time? Some people tell you, oh, I was busy at this time. I wasn't working with people. My products weren't doing good at this time. Whatever. Just go, just maintain that integrity, y'all. Okay, I love y'all. That's what I have for y'all. I'll see you on the next one. Peace. Coming back on for Scorpio. So join us if you have placements or if you mess with that energy. Bye.